Today on our menu, we're gather a lot of kills on this dark Halloween. And today's menu is to discuss a movie with the same name as the the same name as what I'm describing, released in 2022. Welcome, anime screamers, to Dark Halloween! Dark Halloween is where I take horror movies of this amazing month of Dark Halloween! I should make a playlist of my Dark Halloween. I'm going to do it next year. But this year, I will actually make a playlist for movie given and movie miss, where instead of watching horror movies, I will actually watch Thanksgiving themed horror movies. There is some Thanksgiving themed horror movies. I will not include Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving 3 and Christmas themed horror movies. And some of my Christmas top 10 lists, and I will actually call it Thanks Game. I call it Giving Thanks for Thanksgiving and present miss for Christmas. But I'm doing the review over the menu, released in 2022, directed by Mark Mallott. Mark Mallott actually does British shows like Shooting Star, The Fast Show, The Royal Family, and he actually do the BAFTA rewards, received 2 of them, and he actually also direct Shameless UK and US, Courage, The Affair, and Game of Thrones. And he is known for the section and the menu, and he earned 2 Emmy rewards. Producer Matt Kay. Matt Kay was head of the writers, and he actually does a sketch show on Saturday Night Live. He also collaborated with the legendary comedian Will Ferrell, who co-hosted the Anchorman of the Night. Sorry, I butchered the name. The Other Night, and the co-produced Funny or Die through Gary Sitch's premiere. His filmography is Anchorman, the legendary of Ron. He directed, produced two of Anchorman, the legendary of Ron Burgundy, ranked with Ron Burgundy the Lost. He also did the executive of Telltale. I butchered that. Step Brothers. He also does. He actually is the producer for the other guy, but he just the producer for the campaign, and he only did the story. He did everything for the Anchorman 2, the journey continue, the legend continues. He only did the story, yes, he produces, but he only got the writer credit for Ant-Man. He got the director and the writer credit, but not the producer credit. He got all three in Vice, all three in Don't Look Up. But he is... But his success, he actually produced this. And Will Ferrell, everybody knows him as the legendary comedian. I mean, who knows the legendary comedian of Elf? With deadpan humor. Austin Powers. He stars as Austin Powers in the Bewitched movie. I will not. Curious George, Megamind, Zoolander 2, Zoolander. Actually, he only stars Zoolander 2. Daddy Home 2, the Lego Movie 2, the second part, the Lego Movie. Eurovision Song Contest, the Sword, the Spirit, and the Barbie movie. And it also stars Ralph Burgundy. Ralph Burgundy is a comedian. His acting credits only for this movie because he just got the British. He got the Quisha, the Affair, made in Manhattan, the Duchess, Clash of the Titans. Honestly, he also in the James Bond movies, Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die. And if you guys dislike my James Bond movie, but honestly, he was in the Wallace Gromit Curse of the Batman, the Were-Rabbit, and he did appear in movies. He did appear in 2012, but he did appear in movies until 2007. After 17, but he did appear in 2015 for Spectre, then 2021. Then the famous chef, celebrity chef, Sean Chu actually did a guest star size. It downsized the whale. She got active credit in the Inherent Vice, downsizing the Duck Butler, Driving the American Artemis Fowl, Show Up, The Whale, The Menu, Asteroid City, and The Investigator to be determined. And Boy is a Golden Globe Award winner as Screen Actor and a BILPA Film Award and a Primetime Emmy Award winner. And her filmology is The Witch, Morgan, Barry, Split, Marrowbone, Thoroughbred, Carissa, Glass, Love Among Us, Playbill the Movie, Radioactive, Emma. Here Are the Young Man, The New Memphis, Last Night in Soho, The Northman, The Menu, Amsterdam, the Super Mario movie, Verosta, and The Gorge. And she also in music videos, and I'm not going to mention them like I already did. Also, Nicholas Carter-Hart. Sorry I butchered his name. I'm only going to say his reward. His only I remember him from Warm Bodies. Yeah. Janet is a primetime Globe Award and Academy Award winner. And her filmography is Half Moon, Hawks, A Dream. Honestly, it's a long list. And Hawks, A Dream I Woke Up. And I just get to... And she's going to be in the Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 2. And she also a feeder. They also rebrine me, and she was in The Changelings, Uptown Girls, Adult World, and Baby Ruby. Judith Light. She an activist, but I also see that she was in Tick Tick Boom and Back to the Menu. Amy Camaro. Oh, she actually in The Devil's Due and Alvin and Chipmunk, the sequel. The squeakquel. And she was in Hannah Montana. John Leguizamo. And last one I will actually mention. He was in the Super Mario Bros. Dr. Dolittle, Romeo plus Juliet. Ice Age the Meltdown, Ice Age. He was in the Ice Age movies. Violet Night, I will actually cover. And was released is September 10th, 2022, and in TIPA, but it did release until November 18th, 2022. With 107 minutes, budget of $30 million, and made $79.6 million in the box office. It made in the Toronto International Film Festival. Honestly, it won got a budget that it actually made a good. It actually was behind Black Panther. Wakanda Forever over a weekend. The menu 55.5 million. It finished fifth during its fifth weekend in the film. 35 million finished fourth. The aggravated Rotten Tomatoes 88% of 304 critics of review are positive. 7.5% have 10. Honestly, it got so many awards. So many accolades. Will Tracy at Kleinius restaurant and island restaurant outside of Bergen, Norway during a honeymoon later suggests a story to Seth Reese inspired by an experience several figures from around the world of fine dining were brought as a consultant for a film, included the chef Dominic Chen, who recreated several dishes from her San Francisco restaurant altar chef for the fictional restaurant. Hawthorne and the second unit director, David Webb, who was brought on recreate the filmmaking style from his Netflix docuseries Chef's Table. It announced that 2019 the Alexander Payne was attached to the December 2019 the screenplay appeared on the annual blacklist. A survey showcased that the popular film, still developed by May 2020, Searchlight Pictures held the dispute rights, and Payne had left the film due to schedule conflict with Mark Mayer, replacing Payne as the director. Ralph Fiennes is Chef Sylvic, and Anya is Mongo. Nicholas is Taylor. Elsa is Hong is Elsa. Janet is as Lillian. Paul is as Ted. John is a movie star. Amy and Felicity. Christine is Catherine. Adam is Jeremy. Rebecca Linda. Mark is David. Antonio is Simone. Bobby Bryce and Judith. Now let's get to the plot. A foodie, Tyler Leva, with his date Margaret Mills, travel by boat to Hawthorne an exclusive restaurant on a private island by a celebrity chef, Julian Slovit. The other guests are food critic Lillian Broom, her editor Ted, wealthy Ruggers Ted, Richard and Ann Rugger, wash-up movie actor George Diaz, and his personal assistant Felicity Lynn, business partners Sloan David Bryce, and Sloan alcoholic mother Linda. The group is given an island tour by the Montreal Lisa. Note the Margaret is not Tyler's designated guest. Dinner begin with a slow introduction of series of courses, during which he delivered increased Margaret's to for the third course and complete the truth. Each guest are exposed viva images laser print on tortillas. During the fourth course, Susef Jeremy kills himself. This where everything go. What the fuck? When Richard tries to leave his staff, cut off his ring finger, as a warning to stay. Hawthorne angel investor Doug Barrick to Slovak English ownership during the COVID-19 pandemic is drowned in the gas. The fifth course commences and Slovak allowing himself to be stabbed by Catherine, an employee who he has sexually harassed. The female guests dine with Catherine while the men are given chance to escape the island via a game of cat and mouse. Slovak catches them all when Lillian attempts to gain Catherine a favor by offering assistance in starting her own restaurant. Catherine reveals that she was the one who suggested that Sylvia kills the guests and the staff. Slovak explained that each guest was invited because they contribute to him losing his passion for craft, or because they make a living by exploiting the food artisan like him. He announces that everyone will be dead by the end of the night. Since Margot's present was unplanned, Slovak privately give her the choice of untying with the staff or the guess. When she hesitates, he chooses the staff. Margaret is unmasked as an escort named Aaron, whose client include Richard, who she stopped meeting because he hired her to pretend to be his daughter. Slovica reveals that to Tyler and for that the guest to be killed. Despite this, he was so zealous to appreciate Zovic craft that he kept it a secret and hired Margaret to replace his ex-girlfriend because Harford does not seat alone diners. Slovica invites Tyler to cook, and his performance in the kitchen fails to live up to his perception. Slovica humiliates him by detailing his cooking mistake, then whisper in his ear and detail Tyler leave the kitchen. Slovic asks Margaret to go to the smokehouse and collect a barrel he needs for the dessert. As she leaves the kitchen, she discovered that Tyler has hanged himself in the closet. Honestly, and allowed Margaret sneak into the Slovak house, where she was attacked by a jealous Elsa. After a struggle, Margaret fairly stabbed her. Honestly, I just tell her that she actually did call for help. A Coast Guard officer named Dell returned, and it turned out that Dale was actually a line cook, disguised himself a robot. And so Slovic Margot does not like the cooking as she's still hungry and requests a cheeseburger with fries. And she actually requests to take it to go, and she actually did. And this where get what the final course is a dessert dish where he turned the staff and himself into a blaze, and where Margot eats and watches the restaurant blaze and copy the menu to swipe her mouth. And that's how the movie ends. Honestly, I like how it's so subtle in the characters, and Will Ferrell actually did got producer credit. This is amazing. I actually love it. Each course is actually basically a kill. Like during the fourth course, when the sous chefs have to die, then the final kill is it done to the freaking rest of the chefs and the freaking person by killing them. I actually say it's a perfect ounce of doing the job, and the food looks actually good. Actually, I just say the cheeseburger. None of the food looked good, and it got a dose of humor with it. I I give it the scary factor to 10. The deaths are not gory, but blend of comedy and gore. This just made the deaths come out of nowhere without any gore. But but should I mention that I will say that I got the intro from watching. I The restaurant was set ablaze. It looked like I ignore that. Well, it looked like a culinary arts from Chef's Table combined within a horror movie. I will say that I actually enjoy it. Even the dish actually is on printed out on a tortilla and and they actually say each dish in the show. Also, I love and also I did but but honestly, the end didn't make me think that she's actually an escort. She actually is an escort, and she got off without taking any. She got off. She got off without getting killed in the movie. But what do you guys think? I give this 2 stars. Honestly, whatever you think of this, for my next movie review, I'm going to do Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Well, you guys have a good day. Bye.